I really think the thing I like the most is the roar of the crowd. When I was very little and we had college radio, college football on radio, and I would crawl under our old radio and listen. And the thing that really got me, it was a meaningless football game, but it was the roar of the crowd. And to this day, that excites me a great deal. I still get goosebumps, and I still feel the emotion.
One thing I find really unique with your broadcasting skills is you really try not to be a fan of the game that you're watching, but more or less a fan to the people that are listening to you.
Oh, first of all, I've never thought of myself as a fan. Once I went to work professionally, I'm a professional announcer who loves the game, but I'm not a fan. The other thing is that I would be inaccurate if I saw things with my heart as a fan sees. I have to see things with my eyes. So I've restrained myself a good deal. And thirdly, I have never felt that I'm an expert. I have always felt that I'm the middleman between the expert and the fan.
I believe that's why so many people are so easily be able to relate to you when you're announcing games.
Yeah, maybe so. I'm a very ordinary person, so I don't know why they wouldn't relate to me. Believe me.
As far as like experiences that you could give, or actually your background, like when you first come to the ballpark, as far as your schedule and how much preparation and work you do beforehand, because that's a lot of people really miss when they don't hear about too much.
Well, first of all, the preparation begins at home, long before you come to the ballpark. And in this day and age with the computer, you can pull up a tremendous amount of information on a ball club that you might not have seen all year, for that matter. So that's the beginning of it. Then culling what's important out of all this information, that's important. And then when you get to the ballpark, I'm usually here about 3 hours and a half before the game. We get a lot of notes that are printed up for us, and you go through those notes and select a few, because you don't want to be caught reading a note sheet when something happens on the field. So all of that takes time, and then you're ready to go, you hope. And some days, just like ball players, some days your eye, brain, mouth coordination works very well, and other days, not quite so well.
Okay. And as far as the influx of Japanese players, as well as Korean players and Chinese players, especially the more international scope that baseball has attracted.
Oh, it's great. It's a wonderful thing. Look what Fernando Mania did when he came here. Hideo Nomo gave us a great lift. Chan-Ho Park contributed. Kaz Ishii is contributing. Yeah, it's a worldwide sport, and I hope it stays in the Olympics. I hope they don't pull it out. And someday, it might take a while, but someday we might truly have a World Series where maybe it's the winner from Japan plays the winner here. Then we will really see something. Yeah.
And as far as, have you ever visited Tokyo or Japan in general?
Oh, yes. Skoshi Nihongo hanasemasu, ne?
Oh, Joseph.
Oh, sure, just a little bit. But, yeah, I loved it over there. I've been there twice.
Okay.
And each time, I have just loved the experience completely. The only thing I will not eat is sushi early in the morning. I don't like cold fish when I first wake up, but otherwise, I just love it. And hopefully, we'll be going back, if not this fall, then perhaps, God willing, next fall, for sure.
Okay, so were both those times, were they strictly vacation?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Strictly vacation, absolutely. Yeah, I love it.
And were you able to visit the whole country in general? Or?
Not all the way, but we were started like in Miyajima, Hiroshima, then to Tokyo, to Osaka, to Kyoto. I mean, we covered it pretty well. Not as much I would love to spend 6 months over there, but anyway, we've had a good time and looking forward to going back.
That's great. Well,
look for me, a red-headed guy.
First of all, we talk on the phone with customers and clients about their youth group, and then we decide what's best works for them on their ticket location and how they want to go about coming out to the ballpark. That's the first responsibility I think I have. Megan?
And then we make sure that we cover all of their needs. A lot of them happen to be need-based, and so a lot of the time they want to use our tickets as fundraisers. And so it's kind of a marketing, community affairs type of thing that we do. Yeah, we actually have a couple of events, but we have Boy Scout night, and so all the Boy Scouts are going to show up, and you'll see all their uniforms out in center field. But they do get to do a couple of things for pregame, just to make sure that people know that they're here. And one of them is they get their names announced on Dodger Vision.
Oh, okay.
It's really fun. And then Carly actually is going to escort them out and have them do color guard. So.
And they're just going to come out with their different flags, American, the California, and their troop flags. And they're going to stand behind the anthem singer and just hold their flags until the song's finished. And they're really cute. They have a little routine that they do, and then we escort them off the field. It's really neat.
Now, do they get to meet the players, or get to mingle with the players, or like run around the bases?
Sometimes, boy, we'd like to do that. Yeah. Sometimes they get to do that, but for the most part, the players just, observe what they do from a distance. So.
Okay.
It's still fun when they walk down across the dugout. When the players are here, their eyes light up really big, and when they see their favorite player, they say it a little loud, "Oh my God, they're there!"
Yeah.
So that's really the enjoyment of the job, is having the kids fired up.
The Dodgers is, like everybody, know, is traditional team, and the crown. I mean, every time we go up there, between those lines, you see, full house, that makes you, play hard, and it's nice. I love LA, and hopefully I just keep playing and stay here for a long time.
So as far as any advice you could give to the Japanese young ball players, as far as making it here in the States?
Yeah, I mean, like, I just want to say, just, listen to the old people, listen a lot, and keep playing, work hard, and if you like the baseball, don't give up. Yes, you want to make mistakes, but don't ever give up.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Well, again, I'm Grudzielanek. I broke into the league 9 years ago, playing shortstop. Now I play second baseman. So that's pretty much what I do during the season. I play a lot of golf in the off season, a lot of basketball, stay active, lift weights, try to keep your body, in the right shape throughout the whole year, and that's about it. Probably a little of everything. Wherever we're from, I mean, a lot of guys spread out and go back to their cities they belong to, but a lot of them do have families, so it's tougher to get away from them. But me being still single, but having a girlfriend right now, so it's going to take up a lot of my time. But, the pokers, the golf, all that competitive stuff is definitely a lot of fun, and it still goes on, but it just depends on where you are geographically and located. So, but, it's a great time.
Now, have you ever had an opportunity to play baseball in Japan, or ever go there and visit, or?
No, but I definitely, when the time comes, I'd love to get out there and visit and see what it's like, because I've never been out there. I never had an opportunity to go out there and play, so it would be unique, and it would be absolutely a fabulous trip for me to someday get out there.
Okay. All right, well, I appreciate your time, Mark.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much. Go Dodger Blue. Sponsored by Trans Circle.